In this video, I'll be demonstrating an advanced breath practice. It's especially beneficial for digestion, so it's best practiced first thing in the morning before taking in any food, or at least 4 hours after your last meal. The name of this breath practice is Agni Sara. Agni meaning fire, Sara meaning essence. It's a powerful practice focused on building heat to improve our digestion. The core of our body is the core of our being. So as we do this practice and we build heat through the body and emphasize the digestion, it also allows us to have a deeper sense of good quality metabolism, and this radiates out into our being. Before you begin this breath practice, you should be aware there are some contraindications. Those include hiatal hernia, ulcers, cardiovascular disease, or high blood pressure, as well for women who are menstruating, pregnant, and for some women, this can be uncomfortable if you have an IUD. So please take that into consideration before you try this practice. Before beginning Agni Sara, I recommend that you have an understanding of the 3-part breath. So I have an introduction video. You can check that out as well. If you're doing this practice first thing in the morning, I recommend that you start in bed before you even get up out of the bed and start with 3-part breath. While you're laying down, you can place your hands on your belly and notice the rise and fall, the natural breath and the natural wave-like motion of the inhale and exhale. Before you begin this practice, make sure you understand the natural breath practice. So now I'll demonstrate the posture for this breath practice. Standing with your feet wider than your normal hips distance stance, make sure the feet are parallel and underneath your hips. You want to slightly bend your knees and place your hands so that the fingers are on one side and the thumbs are on the other. This can be done this way or this way. Some people prefer to do it this way. I prefer this way, it feels more natural for me. Start by inhaling and allow the belly to fill up and get really wide and broad. And as you exhale, you can push the air out through pursed lips. As you exhale, start to draw the belly in, navel towards spine. When all the air is expelled out, pause, and then feel the abdominal wall squeezing in, taking the chin towards the navel. When you're ready to inhale, release the belly and softly inhale. You can come to stand. Notice how you feel. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice any sensations around your abdomen. Notice any sensations around your head. Notice your breath. And then when you're ready, taking your second round. Start by allowing the belly to be broad on the inhale and get wide. And then as you exhale, push the breath out. As you bring the navel towards the spine. Then when you're ready, release the belly, lift the chin, inhale, and allow the belly to get broad again from the side. Notice my abdominals as I do this practice. And before you would go on to the next activity, you always want to pause here and ask yourself, what do you notice? Do you notice any changes in not just the sensations of the physical body, but go a little bit deeper? What do you notice on the inside? What is your mindset? What is your body temperature? What is the taste inside your mouth? Notice how grounded you might feel afterwards. Notice if even the sound of my voice is different. This is a very grounding practice. It's also very heating. So rather than thinking of this as an abdominal exercise, this is getting into really deep-rooted pelvic and abdominal regions of the body that may not be stoked in any other physical practice. So take your time. When you get comfortable with this, at the end of the exhale, you can really scoop in. You can even start to practice with rolling. Once you've scooped all the way in at the end of the exhale, you can scoop from side to side. That's another breath practice for another day. But for right now, know that there is potential to keep building and growing into this practice. Be well.